In Activity 13, The Life Cycle of Plants, students first examined the flowers, pods, and seeds that some of the pea plants have produced. Students then review the life cycle of a pea plant and arrange pictures of all its stages in order on a chart. From the kit, you will need Activity Sheet 13, Parts A and B, plastic trays, life cycle of the pea plant chart, white glue, construction paper, pea plant life cycle pictures, plant life cycle pictures, and a roll of masking tape. You will also need to provide scissors, fresh pea pod from grocery store, and pea plants. To prepare for the activity, make a copy of Activity Sheet 13, Parts A and B for each student. Also, photocopy the pea plant life cycle pictures and cut them into sections so each stage is separate. Post the life cycle of the pea plant chart in the classroom. Each student will need a pair of scissors, and each team will need a plastic tray with a pea pod and some glue. To begin the activity, tell students that the life cycle of a plant or animal includes all the stages it goes through during its lifetime. Call students' attention to the chart Life Cycle of the Pea Plant, and loosely tape the first 4 pictures in the pea plant life cycle set out of order on the chart. These cycles are seed, sprouted seed, young plant, and mature plant. Point out the picture of the mature plant and explain to the class that a mature plant is a grown-up plant. Stimulate a class discussion by asking, which of these pictures should come first in the life cycle of the pea plant? Students should identify the picture of the seed as the first in the pea plant life cycle. Tape the picture of the seed over the number 1 on the chart and label it seed. Ask students to help you place the other pictures in sequence. These next 3 pictures, in order, are sprouted seed, young plant, and mature plant. Next, show students the pea plants with flowers. If any students' plants are flowering, show the class those as well. Tell students that flowers help a plant to grow new seeds and explain that some flowering plants grow their seeds in seed pods. Help students understand that these seed pods grew from the flowers on the pea plant. Students may have seen pods on their own bean or pea plants or on other plants in the classroom. Next, distribute a pea pod on a tray to each team of 2. Tell students to gently and carefully open the pea pods and see what is inside. Ask them to describe what they see. Then ask students what stage in the life cycle of the pea plant are these most like. Students should respond that they are most like the pea seeds students planted. Students may also have noticed that the peas look more like peas that they eat than the dried seeds they planted. Explain to the class that pea seeds in the pods must dry completely before they're ready to be planted. If you have any dry pods and seeds available, show them to students. Next, show students the remaining 2 pea plant life cycle pictures and ask, what do these last 2 pictures show? Students should identify the pictures as showing the pea plant with flowers and the pea plant with seed pods. Then ask, which of these pictures comes next in the life cycle of the pea plant? Which one comes right before seed? Guide students to understand that the mature plant with flowers comes first and that the mature plant with seed pods comes right before the seed. Tape the pictures of mature plant with flowers and mature plant with seed pods over numbers 5 and 6, respectively. Then draw arrows in a clockwise direction to connect the pictures to illustrate the entire life cycle of the pea plant. Next, distribute Activity Sheet 13, Parts A and B, scissors, and glue. Tell students to cut out the pea plant life cycle pictures on Part A, glue them onto Part B in the correct order, and draw arrows connecting them. If necessary, have students refer to the posted life cycle of the pea plant chart for the placement of pictures. To conclude the activity, return the plants to their place in the classroom and return the materials to the kit. Remember to leave the life cycle of the pea plant chart posted until the end of the activities. For science background, reinforcement activities, curriculum connections, and information about the Delta Science readers, please consult your DSM Teacher's Guide.